All right, this is People versus Ryan Swinehart, file number 261760T. It's ordinance case. Mr. George has discussed this with Ms. Ives, and the defendant is going to have his charge of driving suspended dismissed, and you're going to plead to no valid operator's license. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Take a look at your ticket. Let's talk about that. Driving suspended is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail, fine of up to $500. It carries 2 points on your driving record and requires that your license be suspended. This was at 1:10 in the morning at Main and 4th Street.
Yes, sir.
Now, they're going to dismiss that charge for a plea to no valid operator's license. No valid operator's license is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. It does carry 2 points, but it doesn't require that your license be suspended. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've signed the advice of rights. You've heard me say it about 3 times this morning, but you understand you're giving those
Yes.
up. Anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this?
No, Your Honor.
Promise you anything?
Nope.
Where were you going?
So I was coming back from the shells on 131 because the shells on Main right there, they went on break and it was cold outside, so I was like, I'm just gonna go to one uptown instead of wasting 15 minutes waiting for this guy. And then as I was coming through the lights from Maine, the officer was coming down the street and I was going 10 over. And then,
All right. Did you also have a medical suspension or just all these points?
so all those points were from when I was younger. You given me all those points, actually.
I did.
You yourself have, yes, sir.
I also gave you lots of fines that you haven't paid.
Yes, Your Honor.
$1,794.
I would like to make a payment on them today. I just haven't been able to.
How much? Of like $1
At least
million?
$100. At least $100.
Disturbing the peace, open intox, no proof of insurance, impaired driving, speeding, retail fraud, disturbing the peace, and disobeying a stop sign. I put the last guy in jail for 7 days. That probably made
Yes,
the
Your
hair
Honor, I
stand
heard
up on the back of your neck. Why shouldn't I put you in jail for 7 days or 70 days? Are you working someplace?
No, but I put in like multiple applications, especially this year. I've just put in one to Morgan Olson. I did one for a CNC operator, which I got denied on. And then I'm just trying to get out.
Well, what were you getting at the store? Cigarettes or?
No, I was just a black and mild, single cigar. Just $1 cigar.
You're driving around at 1 o'clock in the morning for one cigar. Your license is suspended. You know
I was
it.
unaware. I was unaware of that.
Yes, you were. Do you have a plastic license?
Yes, sir.
I can see it. It expired February 17th.
Is it expired?
Yeah, it's expired.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I haven't been having a reason to use it anyway, so.
Well, you weren't expired on January 29th.
Right. So I haven't been home at that point for a couple of weeks. And then the day after I got pulled over, I found the letter from the mail for the suspension.
Well, they gave you a restricted license.
That was you. And then that
from
case was over and then you lifted
SOS
it.
from May 29 to August of 29. Then they made a referral for an exam. Did you go to a hearing at the Secretary of State
What date?
last November? Oh, January 16th.
No, Your Honor.
Reexamination date, January 16th, 2026.
No.
So this was, maybe you didn't know you were suspended.
See, and I wouldn't have.
All right,
doing
I get it. I think the thing, they suspended you and then the time was,
Thank you.
all right, I'm gonna put you on a payment plan. I want you to pay $100 today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for not letting me do it.
All right, well, nobody wants to go to jail, but
No,
I want you to, there is an issue regarding, you did show me a valid, it's expired right now.
Yeah,
so-
I'll take care of it.
Well, you can use it for ID purposes.
Yes,
but-
understandably.
But right now you're suspended by the state as of January 16th.
Is there a way to work towards that, or do I just?
Well,
have
I
to-
would contact the Secretary of State's office.
Okay.
You get, all that stuff happens not from the court,
No, I understand.
but
that.
from the driver's license appeal division and the
It's
Secretary
from
of
me
State,
yielding at the stop and not paying the ticket,
among other things.
among other things. Yes.
When did you last work?
Well, I did a car last week,
Well, I
but
mean, you seem pretty capable. It seems like somebody'd hire you somewhere.
and that's the thing. I can show you on my phone. I put in over 30 job applications last year, and I had zero progress.
Well, maybe do some in person. All right, no jail. I'm gonna just lower. You already owe so much. I'm gonna make the fine $100. I'm gonna waive your attorney fee.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So you owe $275, $225. I don't want to short the city of Three Rivers. $100 today payment plan. The difference between you and the guy that's in jail for 7 days is you did actually have a valid license till just before this happened.
Yeah, I see. I tried to keep everything, especially with traffic laws, because you know how I can get.
I sure do. I call it the driving suspended merry-go-round. You get on it, you can't get off it.
Right.
Well, you're on it. Don't drive anymore till you get it straightened out.
Right, I don't got a car right now, anyways, so I got taken away.
All right, Mr. Swinehart, you go with the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a
All
good
right,
rest of your
thank
weekend.
you. I hope to. Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda, and good luck. I'll see you on the other side of your trip.
I'll be married.
You'll be married by then. I enjoyed meeting your fiance. He seemed like a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the fun one.
Tell him to quit texting you during court. All right, I believe that completes our morning. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we took about 9 pleas, which is better than a poke in the eye. All right, we will be back with an active landlord tenant docket and general civil matters this afternoon. So stop the live stream. Hope you like the Rolling Stones. Everybody share that song today. Sweet Virginia. Be our shared moment of humanity. The live version is really good too.